What is the meaning of life? What is my purpose? What's anyone's purpose? Why are we here? These are all questions that everybody wants to know the answer to. I mean, religion, philosophy, spirituality, these are all facets of the modern world that have delved into trying to figure out the answer, point us in the right direction of finding these answers. And a lot of people that have followed these paths have said, you know, I've reached a certain level of enlightenment, or I am enlightened, whatnot. But you know what? I'm going to tell you that's not the case for everybody. You're not going to get every single person to fit into that mold and say, yeah, it worked for me, whatever, whatnot. You know what? It's a little too complex for some people. Some people can't take it that way. I'm going to tell you about my present philosophy. And that's the duality in oneness. Okay? If anybody knows Lao Tzu's yin yang, whatnot, the whole white guy over here and the black dude, but still you got the black dot and the white guy, and the white dot and the black dude. Well, anyways, that's basically saying, like, there's a positive and there's a negative, and inside of this positive you still got a little bit of the negative. Kind of like in the light of the day you still got these kind of shadows, or even at night you got the light of the moon. Same thing. Anyways, there's going to be some of you guys out there, like these religion, spirituality, philosophy people, that want to like get to it and whatnot. You're going to say, wow, to understand the true meaning, I got to go out there and I got to find out like what Lao Tzu was saying in his own language, whatnot. So you go out there and you get Japanese for Dummies, and you get there, you read it, and you're like, wow, it's worthless, man. I know Japanese, and what does that help me? Because you know what? You figured out, hey, Lao Tzu, he's not even Japanese. He's Chinese. And then you learn Chinese, and you're like, whoa, Lao Tzu's ancient Chinese. Totally different story. You know what? You need to go find an archaeologist, or an anthropologist, or maybe even a linguist, who knows. But anyways, it's not the point. I'm going to talk more about this. What my buddy Trick or Tricks has to say. Hey, YouTubers. Anyways, let's look at this tree for a second. This tree, if you're one of these guys and you look at it under a microscope and you go, hey, wow, you see all these little dudes in here, right? And they're all going, what? They're all saying, we got to work together, make this photosynthesis stuff happen, whatnot. But hey, if you're looking at it like me, I'm sure a lot of other people are too. All I see is a leaf, man. All I see is a leaf. And that's the simplicity. You know what? That's the other side to the coin that I just flipped on you guys. There's this positive, negative. There's this complexity, simplicity. Simplicity, complexity. Well, anyways, this tree is not thinking about whether or not when he grows up, I want to be a doctor, or I want to do this, I want to do that. He's just being who he is. You know what I mean? The guys in here are doing the work for him. And you know what? We might be a little bit complex if you look at us under a microscope, like, hey, I got all these little dudes in here working around, and they're saying, what are they doing? I gotta make this blood flow, you know what I mean? Or I gotta let these lungs breathe air, taking the oxygen. You know what? To me, I see an arm, and that's simple. If I think about here, and you think way too much, it's a little bit complex. But what this guy Trick or Tricks is talking about, he's talking about making things simple. Taking that complexity and looking at it from the other side. Taking this positive, taking this negative, looking at both sides and looking at it from the observer's point of view. And you just guys, people out there, YouTubers, whatnot, you guys gotta listen to what this guy has to say because it's really good. It's just nidda bang dang dang. I don't wanna like, you know, have anybody have to bleep me out or anything or whatnot, but who cares? When I grow up, I want to be like a tree. I want to be like that tree. I want that simplicity. No more complexities. That's a wrap.